All right, so this is a story because I guess light reading says so. Even though we've kind of been covering this for a while, let's just go ahead and do it now because it's the news cycle for whatever reason. SpaceX could bid for more AWS-3 spectrum in next FCC auction. All right, what are they talking about here? Well, SpaceX could be tuning themselves up to acquire more spectrum. And the reason why this is important is because we have projected and calculated, we think, and I say we just in terms of us producing videos here. Obviously, the community that's been watching all my videos and consuming the content knows my position. I think SpaceX, Elon Mobile, whatever it ends up being called, I think that's going to happen. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion because they keep acquiring more spectrum assets. This is the bandwidth needed to deploy net wireless networks for mobility. All right, so AWS-3, if you guys are tracking it, it's the 1700, 2100 frequency. There's going to be some bandwidth going to auction in June of this year. If you guys are looking at your calendar, it's April, and we're not that far away. So if they get involved, this will be now the second time they would be looking to acquire spectrum in this frequency. They have a deal worth $17 billion with EchoStar. They acquired AWS-4 and AWS-H block licenses. And then I think also a $2.6 billion deal for unpaired AWS-3 licenses. So this is going to be compatible, contiguous, and even if it wasn't contiguous, it wouldn't take much to do a spectrum swap with another company like AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon. And I forget who has the AWS-3. But anyways, in this article, they discuss this serving as a potential training ground for SpaceX to get involved in the upper C-band auction, which is going to happen, I think, at some point next year in 2027. I don't know about all that. I mean, there's a possibility that they could get involved in both auctions. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were, because if they're going to do this mobile thing seriously, you need bandwidth, right? And if they're going to do this thing from space, in order to really do this thing with spectral efficiency, you're going to have to deepen those channels, right? It's the only way to do this. You get higher power, you'll get better performance. So securing licenses that are typically terrestrial, right? 1700, 2100, the 1700s for the uplink, the 2100s for the downlink. And I think there's like 20 applicants or something for this whole auction so far. But SpaceX has money because Elon has money. And if he wants to really do this thing, he could kind of get things started now. It would be in these auctions. I'm going to hold off on kind of what I think will happen if he doesn't secure licenses in this auction, because then I think more so he's probably likely to get involved in the C-band auction next year. The problem with that spectrum is it probably won't be usable until 2030 because of altimeter clearance and equipment that has to be replaced. That's end of life, and there's all types of filters that need to be installed and all this other stuff. Anyways, without this video getting too long and convoluted and with all these different little asterisk thing of whatever we've been discussing for years now, just know this. Elon wants to build a mobile network. He's already put in, the namesakes of what the service is going to be called. He's already spending tens of billions of dollars. I think it's a foregone conclusion it's going to happen. If he walks away with more bandwidth now and later, well, then I just think it's a matter of time until he deploys, and I don't think that'll be any later than 2030. So stay tuned for more updates for Elon Mobile and such. Anyways, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. And also tell me what you think about this craziness behind me. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out some more of our videos. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.